Some banks and three letters are expecting to see some action in the morning at opening time. We shall see. Economist, Development Road Project will provide Iraq with great investment opportunities. Quote, the Development Road Project consists of land and railway roads extending from Iraq to Turkey and its ports, with a length of 1,200 kilometers inside Iraq, and aims to transport goods between Europe and the Gulf countries. Banks are feeling a little bit more relaxed because I believe the meetings are preparing them for something, because time is running short. I'm grateful for the attitude, the change in the atmosphere, how things are coming about now. The Development Road Project is going to be massive. It's going to create an environment that'll be seen for many decades long after I'm gone. I'm sure of it. Washington supports Iraq's efforts to achieve comprehensive economic development. Whenever a country is about to revalue, you will see this lady, Alina Romanovsky, being an ambassador there. She had experience with Kuwait. Kurdistan Finance deposits more than $77 billion in non-oil revenues into Baghdad Treasury. Quote, this amount represents the share of the General Federal Treasury from the non-oil revenues of the Kurdistan region of Iraq for the month of June. 140 census was done many years ago and used to calculate the HCL. They're doing the new census now because they're going to introduce a new rate. Just to be clear, this is not an investment. It's speculation. I've used that in the past. It's an investment. That's incorrect. We are speculating. That's a completely different ball game. Investing is something completely different. The average cost of living for one person in Iraq is $754 per month. This amount includes rent. Therefore, when Iraq creates a safe environment, hundreds of thousands of travelers could easily spend $2,000 a month on average in Iraq. To understand how tourism can help change a country's GDP, you only have to look at Mexico. My sources say everything is going this week. I have absolute faith we will go this week. Things started. The green light was given. Counterfeiting currency in Iraq is the responsibility of the central bank or the government. Quote, 2 printers used in counterfeiting operations were also seized, as well as a yellow Renault wheel used in distributing counterfeit currency, she continued, stressing that legal measures were taken against the accused, and it was proven through the investigation that there is a person residing outside the country who visits the home of one of the accused from time to time and brings new and modern editions of counterfeit currency, which are distributed in Baghdad and Basra through one of the accused who has a relationship with one of the arrested accused. The trade bank is opening depository accounts for deposits only. That's the kicker right there. They're enticing the people to come in, bring in their hoarded money. Why are they creating bank branches specifically for bringing in deposits? That's the hoarded money. If they're going to get it out, what's the incentive? Why bring all your money in at 1,310? They're going to need incentive, and I think the real effective exchange rate is going to be that incentive. Knows someone that attended a big meeting with the United States Treasury and the CBI, and they said Iraq is coming off the electronic platform. Frank, the auctions, Firefly, and expanding the dinar to go outside of our borders and go international at the end of the year. So all we will see from now on, according to Mr. Sami, are just steps taking place to get there. But the grand prize will not happen until the end of the year. Mr. Sami said his friend was there and knows this firsthand. Frank, my heart still holds out for this year though, but these 2 months are important to make sure everything comes out in order for the citizens to be successful. The voting process in the Kurdistan region, which began today, Sunday, witnessed some problems, most notably the non-appearance of the fingerprints of some voters, especially the elderly, according to Shafak news agency correspondents in the governorates and regions of the region. The agency's correspondents explained that cases of malfunctions in the voting machines were recorded, and they were immediately addressed by either repairing or replacing them. However, Hundreds of voters were still unable to vote, and a problem was reported with the voting machines, which were unable to read the ballot papers due to a malfunction in reading the SIM card. The general voting process began today after the end of the special voting that took place last Friday for the military and security forces. The Independent High Electoral Commission opened 1,622 polling stations for 2,683,618 voters out of a total of 2,899,578 voters. The Commission announced that the participation rate in the special vote reached 97%, as 215,960 members of the Peshmerga forces and internal security forces cast their votes without recording any violations. 1,091 candidates are competing for 100 seats in the regional parliament, including 5 seats allocated to components, after they were reduced from 11 based on a decision by the Federal Supreme Court. After submitting the appeals, they will be decided upon by the competent judicial body within the specified legal period, after which the final election results will be approved.